Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease that can damage any part of the body. The disease affects the immune system, which is a part of the body that fights off viruses, bacteria, and germs. The Lupus Foundation of Grenada was launched in 2008. Its primary objective is to offer education, motivation, and support to people living with the disease. Vice President of the Lupus Foundation of Grenada, Lisa Duncan, gives an insight into a number of awareness initiatives planned for the month.
We have two main things that happen during this month of May. May 10th is observed as World Lupus Day. This is actually the 14th annual observance of that day. Another event is one that's becoming very popular even here in Grenada. It's called Put On Purple, and that is going to be on May 19th. And what we're simply asking persons to do is to put on something purple and be able to tell somebody why you're wearing purple.
Duncan also stated that the disease is most common among Caribbean people. However, as a result of the stigma attached to the disease, fewer people here in Grenada are registering for the foundation.
An interesting note is that it affects persons of our ethnic background more than anybody else, and by that I mean persons who are of Indian and African background. So a lot of Caribbean people would be the ones affected by lupus. So we have about 25 to 35 persons who have been diagnosed with lupus who we know of. We know that there are other persons who have it, but for some reason, there's a bit of a stigma attached to it. So these persons have not identified themselves or registered with the foundation. So at this point, it's just about 35 persons that we know of.
The foundation is currently promoting a program dubbed Chronic Disease Self-Management.
This is a program that was introduced by the Ministry of Health, and what it basically does is that it teaches persons with chronic illness to better self-manage, meaning that it addresses things like how to cope with your emotions when you have a chronic illness, how to manage your diet, how to incorporate exercise, how to deal with things like taking your medication, taking good care of your family while having a chronic illness. How could you get your family to cooperate with you?
The foundation is an umbrella for all chronic diseases, and interested persons can register via the Lupus Foundation of Grenada Facebook page. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.